This is called frameless picture enlargement because it doesn't have a frame around it, and this is non-acrylic because it doesn't have an acrylic surface. Today's episode I'll be showing you guys how I made this. If you have been watching my videos and videos I upload about acrylic frameless, I make it a lot. So today I'll be making the normal frameless that doesn't have glass, that is non-acrylic frameless picture enlargement. So I have the printed picture out already. I'm trimming off the edges, the excesses. Then after doing this, I have my board here already. After doing this, I will put the glue on the board and make use of the yellow glue. It is called Evo-Stick gum. It's not the white one. The white one, you can use the white one, but it doesn't dry quickly. So I make use of Evo-Stick glue, which is this. How I do this is that I buy it in this plastic bottle. And I first of all open it just with a nail and make a small opening on the mouth, on the cover of the container of the plastic bottle, so that the gum can be coming out from there. So as I'm rubbing the gum on the surface of the plywood, I make sure that it is well evened out. And after that, I put on the printed picture and then use my piece of cloth. You can call it a rag, but it has to be a neat rag to apply pressure on the paper and make sure it sticks very well and there are no air bubbles or air spaces. After this, I get my edge tape. I measure the length and the width. I'm using my cutter to cut out the excesses so that when I'm applying the edge tape, it will not have an issue there. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. Here I'll be making use of my sandpaper or abrasive to smoothen the edges of the board. It's now time to apply my glue, my Evo-Stick glue on the edge tape. After applying it, I'll leave it for, let's say, 5 minutes. I'll also apply the glue on the edges of the board. Then I'll leave both for, let's say, 3 to 5 minutes or 3 to 6 minutes for it to dry a little and be very easy to gum. So here I'm applying the Evo-Stick glue on the edges. Try as much as possible not to allow the glue to touch the picture. Even if it touches, it's no problem. That's one advantage, or will I say the easy part of making frameless. But if it was the normal acrylic frameless, you will try very well to avoid the gum in touching the glass, because once it touches the glass, it will make that part to be blurry. To spoil the glass, let me use that term. Here I'm dividing the edge tape into two, because as you noticed, I measured only the length and the width, and the thickness of the board is ½ inch, but the edge tape is normally 1 inch. That's why I just measured the one side of the width and one side of the length, so that when I'm done, I'll just divide two of them and get the two sides. Wherever the first one stops, I'll continue with the second part. Always make sure to drag the edge tape so that it doesn't slack. After this, I'll use my hammer to apply pressure on the edge tape to make sure it sticks very well to the edges of the picture frame. I'll be using my scissors or my cutter to cut out the excess here, the excess edge tape. It's now time to use the hammer. If you don't have a hammer, you can use a mallet. Mallet is like a wooden hammer. It will do the same work. Then after applying this pressure, I'll use my cutter to remove the excesses from both the front and the back of the frame. You will see that in a jiffy. Make sure the hammer doesn't hit you on your finger. I'm using the abrasive to make that part smooth, to make the front part of the frame to be very smooth. And when doing this part, you have to be very careful so that the abrasive doesn't touch the paper, the printed picture. I'm doing the same thing I did in the front at the back. Removing the excesses with the abrasive and the cutter to make it to be very smooth. Remember to be very careful when doing this so that you don't wound yourself or spoil the picture. Just do it gently. With time you get used to it and master it as I have. Now we are done. It's time to put the hook at the back in case the client wants to hang it on the wall. I've got my screwdriver, the screws and the hook. I'll use my tape to measure exactly the center, because if you don't get the exact center when you hang it on the wall, it will shift to one side and start dangling. If you like this video or have learned one or two things from this video, kindly like the video and share to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More videos will be coming up very soon.